trying to keep his hot streak alive here. And that's high for ball 3. It's 3-0.
So a runner on first, still no out. And a run given up via the home run.
And that's taken for strike 1. Still nobody out in this inning as well. Leafs have tied it up on the home run from Zach Orchard. After that, Damon Topley reached on a single to left field. And here's Speak. And that's taken for strike 2. So it goes from 3-0 up to 3-2 now. And Kurt Horn ready. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt for ball 4. Speak is aboard. That's going to bring up Greg Carrington.
Second walk of the game, and the Maple Leafs are running up the pitch count of Horn right now, getting him to throw a lot of pitches.
How about it, Chicago? Left fielder, Greg Carrington.
Here comes Carrington, the number 8 hitter for the Maple Leafs in this contest. Left-handed batter. Will await the delivery. The infield is in here. They're expecting a bunt from Carrington. He showed bunt and then fouls it off to the left, past the third base side. That may have hit a car.
Yeah, it sounded like it. One of the fans here aren't going to be too happy when they get back.
Send the bill to Greg Carrington.
Carrington hitting .316 on the year so far.
0-1 pitch on the way. He shows bunt again and pulls it back for ball 1. The infield's in. They're expecting a bunt here from Carrington. He's shown it twice and pulled it back both times. But they're still staying in here. Going to try to move the runners up, but that'll bring up the number 9 hitter. Connor Lewis is the man on deck. 1-1 pitch, showing bunt again. He lays it down, but it's popped up and goes to the backstop. And now the infield going to step back a little bit. Obviously with 2 strikes on him, you imagine he wouldn't be bunting here. Third baseman still playing in a little bit in case he still tries to drop a bunt down. Not showing bunt, pops it into the air. It's in a bit of a dangerous spot for the Red Sox, but coming in and making the catch is the left fielder, Sebastian Leck. So Carrington is retired. That's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Connor Lewis, the number 9 hitter.
Now batting for Toronto, center fielder, Connor Lewis.
Connor Lewis has 9 RBIs on the year. He's got 1 runner in scoring position. That's Topley at second base. If he can drive one into the gap here, he might be able to get 2.
First pitch is high for ball 1. Topley not the fastest runner, so it'll have to be a pretty good hit to get Topley in, you'd have to think. Got a chance for the Maple Leafs here to take the lead.
Big center field here at Christie Pitts with the corners.
There's the pitch. That's away. Count is 2-0.
Maple Leafs would love to get back to the top of the order here.
Especially with runners on. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Away for ball 3.
Horn is making it easy for them right now.
In danger of walking the number 9 hitter here. Tamani waiting on deck.
Lewis in a hitter's count. We'll see if he has the green light or if he's just waiting on ball 4.
You'd have to think as a number 9 hitter he wouldn't have a green light here, but we'll see. Inside ball 4, Connor Lewis reaches, the bases are loaded for the top of the order. Here comes Grant Tamani.
Tamani before the game hitting .320 on the season. He's got 1 home run.
Now batting for Toronto, second baseman Grant Tamani.
And now with Carrington at second, you'd have to think that a single would probably be able to score 2 runs here.
Definitely.
First pitch from Horn is high for ball 1.
5 straight.
Yeah, Horn's starting to lose a little bit of his control. See if he can get it back here in time to keep any more runs coming in for the Maple Leafs. Here's the 1-0, taken for strike 1.
That one looked low from up here, but it's hard to tell from up here what the strike zone is. Of course, a bunch of the fans didn't like that one. We heard that.
Umpire certainly has the best seat in the house to make the calls. Here's the 1-1 to Tamani. Fouled off out of play. Now goes to 1-2, so Tamani's going to have to protect the plate a little bit here.
Yeah, caught that one late as well.
So here's the windup 1-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled off as well, almost at the exact same spot.
Same spot, yeah. It looks like Tamani's a little bit behind the fastball right now. Maybe waiting on an off speed.
Here's another pitch from Horn. Just fouled off, just got a piece of it. It goes to the backstop. The count's still at 1-2 here to Tamani. Strikeout victim back in the first inning.
Lewis on first base, Sipik on second, and Topley on third.
Speak on second, not Carrington, excuse me. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's outside. Good at bat from Tamani, making Horn work.
Coming up at bat here, you just saw, a 4-pitch walk, and he got a 1 or 2 at the beginning of this at bat himself, and that one hit him.
And it hits him, and that's going to bring in a run. So a rare hit by pitch RBI here for Grant Tamani.
That's a go-ahead run, and that's not the way you want to give it up. A hit by pitch.
So Topley comes in to score. Leafs take the lead. It's 2-1 now. And the manager coming out to speak with Kurt Horn.
Now batting for Toronto shortstop Aaron Hornasta.
And Horn speaking with manager and his catcher, David Mendham. Is not sure what's being discussed here.
Just trying to come back in the zone here. Maybe trying to calm him down. He's at a bit of a jam with runners on every base.
The bases remain loaded. Brings up Aaron Hornstash.
My guess is the Maple Leafs are going to keep watching some pitches here as they continue to find their way outside the zone.
Hornstash walked in the first inning. See what comes up here. There's the pitch from Horn. Swing and a miss. That one was high, but Hornstash was chasing. And Corey, you just said it. They want to, hopefully, maybe want to try to limit the swings here, as Horn seems to be a little bit wild, but he was chasing that one. 0-1 pitch on the way, and it's popped in the air. Looks like it's going to be playable. The first baseman coming in and making the catch. That is Nick Burdett. Infield fly was called.
One out. That's not the swing that you want to have. But there's still another chance here. 2 out, runners all over.
Marcus Connect.
Now Connect at the plate. Mentioned before this game he was hitting .221. But he's hitting in the third spot for a reason, and they're hoping they can drive some runs in here.
So here's Connect. Bases loaded, line drive and foul.
That's hit hard, and the bullpen has to jump out of the way for that.
Yeah, the bullpen got a bit of a scare there.
You can't quite see it on our screen here, but just off to the left here is the Maple Leafs bullpen, and they all had to jump up for that.
So 0-1 now to connect. We'll get ready to get back in the box here. Base is loaded, 2 out.
You can get a ball like that in play, that's dangerous.
Here's the pitch. That's fouled off. Goes to the backstop. And he's in the hole at 0-2.
Connect still has the advantage with the pressure of all the runners on. However, that 0-2 count isn't pretty.
Pitcher's got a lot of room to play with now. The bases remain loaded. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Horn. And it's popped in the air. Looks like it's going to be playable. Coming over is the shortstop, Wilson Soriano. He calls off the third baseman, and he makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
The Maple Leafs able to come out with 2 runs in that inning, but they leave 3 runners on. And the Maple Leafs up 2-1.
As we head to the top of the third, Zach Sloan coming out to pitch again for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Through 2 innings at Dominico Field, the Toronto Maple Leafs 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Brantford Red Sox 1 hit on 3.
Now we're at
1 run on 3 hits and no errors.
118 minutes. This can go for another 2 hours. This is the third, top of the third, yeah.
Just hope we don't have long innings like that.
So, yeah.
Just gonna hope we don't have long innings.
That Brantford game was a long game, I'd say.
She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. Pretty bad. I even got a bed. Only one
Top of the order due up for the Brantford Red Sox. Andres Rizquez coming up to bat first here. It's a 2-1 lead for the Toronto Maple Leafs as we go up to the top of the third here. Zach Sloan out for his 3rd inning of work.
As you mentioned, Eric, due up this inning. Andres Rizquez first, Wilson Soriano in the 2-hole, and David Mendham hitting 3rd.
Andres Rizquez in that game yesterday against the London Majors, he was 3 for 3 with a walk, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. So great performance from the leadoff man in that game. Big reason the Red Sox won that one 12-10. They scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning in that one.
That's a high-scoring affair.
Absolutely. Here's the first pitch of the inning from Zach Sloan, and that's inside, and that hits Rizquez. So Rizquez is going to reach. Not the best start here for Zach Sloan. Rizquez, the leadoff man, is aboard. So some speed on the base paths with no out for the Red Sox. That'll bring up Wilson Soriano.
Soriano.
Now batting for Brantford, shortstop Wilson Soriano.
He's the runner that got in a bit of a base running error in the 1st inning.
Yeah, trying to steal 3rd, but Sloan was able to pick him off. As mentioned, he made a base running error in the Maple Leafs last game against Brantford as well back on Wednesday. Pretty bad situation at that time. The best hitter on the team, Ricky Murray, had the bat in his hand. He tried to steal 3rd with 2 out and was thrown out.
And Murray, I believe, hitting 380 on the season.
Yeah, Murray having a very good campaign so far this season. That's the first strike there to Soriano. Count is 2-1. Here's the pitch and the pickoff attempt over, and Rizquez gets back. It's good to keep an eye on Rizquez. A lot of speed there with nobody out. Never good to get the leadoff man on base to start an inning. And we know the Red Sox are willing to take chances on the base paths. There goes Rizquez outside for ball one. Here's the throw down, and it's a little off. Rizquez steals second base.
The throw there in time, but just a little bit off the base. So Rizquez gets a stolen base. And he's now in scoring position with no outs.
So there's the aggressiveness of the Red Sox paying off there. Rizquez now on second, not going here, and that's a liner into center field. Lewis coming over, he makes the catch. Not tagging is Rizquez, he'll stay at second, and there's now one away. And that will bring up David Mendham.
Stepping in, he's the third hitter of the inning and in the order. He's hitting just over 300 on the season.
And yesterday against London, he was 2 for 4, a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. So looking to keep his hot bat going. Pitch from Sloan in the dirt. That goes back to the backstop. Rizquez is going to head to third base.
Taking a big round around third base as well.
So the tying run now 90 feet away for the Red Sox, and Rizquez with some speed.
Keep an eye on third base. He's been taking huge leads on every pitch.
And at third base, certainly easier for a base runner to play with a left-handed pitcher's mind when he's sitting at third base, and the left-hander can't keep an eye on him. That one's in the dirt.
Good and crucial block there.
Yeah, good play there from Reeves to keep it in front of him. That would have been the tying run scoring, no problem for the Red Sox. So Sloan has to calm himself down a little bit. Here comes the 2-0, liner right to first base, and it's not able to corral it there. That's going to lead to the run scoring. Mendham reaches, Rizquez comes around to score. Daniel Speak couldn't get a hold of it at first base. Looked like he had a play on it. But the run was going to score anyway. Rizquez scores and ties this game up. It's 2-2.
That's an RBI for Mendham.
Here comes Nick Burdett. He struck out to lead off the second inning.
And Eric, as you mentioned, Mendham had an RBI in their last game, so 2 in a row he's got. And that is his 11th RBI on the season.
He's racking up the RBIs. The first pitch offering to Burdett is foul to the backstop. Now runner on first again for the Red Sox, and 2 out here. Or excuse me, 1 out here.
Yeah, that's just Soriano flying out to center field. Rizquez scored. He was the first runner of the inning.
That one's fouled off, goes into the Red Sox bullpen.
Good deflection by one of the pitchers down there. Protecting his own face, actually, but
Have to do what you have to do in those situations. Ball goes back onto the field as it was thrown back in by one of the Red Sox pitchers. Umpire will grab it.
So we got the catcher on first base, the first baseman at the plate. Not too much speed here right now.
And that one's fouled off. That's going to go out of play. And that goes on to the hills here at Christie Pitts.
A lot of fans out here today.
And that's a fly ball. It goes almost to the warning track there, but making the catch in front of the wall is Marcus Necht.
Playing in perfect position as well. Barely had to move. It's a good positioning there.
That'll bring up DeAndre Ashbury Heath with 2 out.
Now batting for Brantford, right fielder DeAndre Ashbury Heath.
Ashbury Heath was the first runner, the only runner for Hamilton, or Brantford, excuse me, this game.
Away, the throw down to first by Reeves. But Mendham is able to get back. Mendham was taking a little bit of a lead off there. You wouldn't expect the catcher to be going, but with 2 out, and this Red Sox team known to be aggressive on the base paths, anything's possible. So good for Reeves to be with a heads-up throw there.
Yeah. Forgot that Brantford had got the first run in this inning as well from Risquez. So yes, Ashbury Heath, the first runner of the game for Brantford.
Here's the pitch, taken for a strike.
You're right, Eric. Mendham taking a pretty healthy lead. I doubt he goes, especially with 2 outs. But
yeah, you wouldn't think they would send the catcher with 2 out, but crazier things have happened with this Red Sox team. That one's taken for a ball.
It was a good eye. Heath clearly wanting a piece of that ball. Right in his wheelhouse down low, but able to lay off.
Ashbury Heath steps back in here. Sloan working quickly. Here's the pitch. And it's taken for ball 4. So Ashbury Heath reaches, a runner goes into scoring position. And here comes Dan Jagdeo. Jagdeo flew out in the last inning to right field.
The batter for Brantford designated hitter Dan Jagdale.
But it was a hard hit ball. See what he can do here. That one's in the dirt. Sloan having some control issues here in this inning.
It's the second runner he's allowed on in this inning. The first was Risquez on a hit by pitch to start.
And now first and second. That's fouled away.
Just barely got a piece of that one as well. Jagdale, the DH for Brantford today.
Sloan is, here's the delivery, 1-1 pitch, taken for strike 2.
That one looked to be in better position than the one he just swung and fouled off.
Looked like it would have been, may have been an off-speed pitch there, fooled Jagdale a little bit. Here's the 1-2. That's in the dirt, goes behind the backstop, and the runners are going to move up. Reeves doesn't know where the ball is, it's underneath him. So now Mendham goes to third, Ashbury Heath moves up to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 out. The count is even at 2-2 to Jagdale. Here's the pitch from Sloan. That's in the dirt, but Reeves keeps that one in front of him.
Jagdale's got 1 home run, 1 RBI for him for Brantford this season.
So the full count now. Big pitch here. Here comes Sloan. There's the delivery. 3-2. That's outside, ball 4. Jagdeo reaches, the bases are loaded again. Here comes Anthony Risquez.
She's in Liberty Village.
Well, he got 2 outs pretty early on. But now he's in a bit of a jam. Runners on every base. We got Anthony Risquez up at the plate.
And there's Damon Topley out to speak with Zach Sloan. Trying to figure out how to pitch to Risquez here. It's a gorgeous day here at Christie Pitts Park. Nice to see fans out here to support their Toronto Maple Leafs. Best part about being a IBL fan here in Toronto, Corey, is games are free.
Yeah.
No admission to get into Christie Pitts to watch the Maple Leafs.
And the great thing here about Christie Pitts is that there's such a great viewing area. It's just right at the bottom of the hill here. So we got all the fans sitting up at the top with a great view of the field. Basically the same view that you guys have on the stream.
The peel over to the first base umpire didn't go around. So the count's 1-0. There's a bunch of grandstands right at field level, and then if you go higher up on the field, there's a nice area where a lot of fans bring their own lawn chairs and just sit and watch the game. There's a fly ball out over to center field. Lewis is under it. He will make the catch, and the Maple Leafs get out of it, but the Red Sox tie the game in the top of the third. To the bottom of the third we go. It's a 2-2 game.
Don't forget to get your draw tickets, $3, 5 for 10. Today's Goodyear Tire Day. It's a great prizes, including a couple of pull-up chairs, a wall clock, 2 coolers, and of course our grand prize of 4 Goodyear tires. Pretty good deal, 4 Goodyear tires. Again, tickets are just $3 each, 5 for $10.
Are you streaming it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
These are back in action here Wednesday
You
night
can
at
find it. You can find it.
Dominico Field. We're hosting Kitchener
They retweeted it,
Panthers
I think.
at
But I
7:30
think
p.m.
the
Once
audio's
again,
not
it's
working right
Wednesday
now. We're
night.
just working through some.
Back
We
here
got some tweets back from
Jack
Brantford.
Dominico Field at 7:30 p.m. start.
But
So where do you have to go if you want to take your study?
yeah, so I've tweeted it through the
Yeah, but I don't have an access to it.
Okay.
Can you just tell me the address?
yep.
Like, is it www? It's not through the Facebook, is it?
It's on
It's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, and then it's under Toronto Maple Leafs IBL.
Okay.
Is it is live stream in the title?
It will. I can put it there. Yeah. Toronto Maple Leafs IBL webcast. You should be able to find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
We're trying to. I don't know why this is audio. Yeah, there's no audio. There was audio when we tested it earlier today, though. Test the audio here. Has to stay off.
Leading off for Toronto, catcher Mike Reeves.
Is the connection tight on both sides?
I think so. Well, it wouldn't show visual if there was no audio.
Yeah.
Or if. Did you say? I don't know. If you might see that. Did you say you had a mic with you?
I have a mic with me, but not a connector to that connection.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything to connect with that.
Oh, it's off.
Let's see this screen here. You could use the built-in microphone for the laptop.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. All right, we're back here. I think we've got audio again. We're just testing it out.
Now batting for Toronto, third baseman Zach Orchard.
Yeah, just trying to get the audio working here.
Yeah, if you close the stream, it might, not the recording part, but like the watching it might speed it up a little bit.
Close which?
And then I can check the audio on here.
Oh, thanks very much.
I can hear the audio again.
Can you? How's the sound? Or how's the visual? Is it just buffering? Yeah? Okay, so I think we're back. I think we're back here. Apologies for the technical issues. We're still trying to get all of this resolved here.
Batting for Toronto, designated hitter,
This is our
Copley.
first home game streaming. Did you stream the last game?
This is our first game streaming at all, yes.
Okay.
The first couple were just videotaped and posted afterwards. We're trying to live stream here for you Maple Leafs fans. Please forgive us as we try to get through these technical issues here.
Yeah, so we'll catch you up on what's going on in the game so far. So it's now a tie game, 2-2, and we're in the third inning. Toronto just about to go off the bat. The runs for Toronto, Zach Orchard hit a home run in the second inning. Followed up by Damon Topley. He hit a single and eventually came around to score. And that was their 2 runs in the second. On Brantford's side, DeAndre Ashbury-Heath got on a walk. He came around to score. That was in the second inning. And then the next inning, Andres Risquez, he was on a hit by pitch, and he came around to score as well. David Mendham was stranded at third base. Ashbury-Heath again stranded at second base, and Dan Jagdale was stranded at first. So now in the third inning, and to lead us off here, we're actually at the second batter because we were getting the audio going. It's Damon Topley. He tries to bunt that one. It finds its way into play, but spins foul.
So just foul there for Topley. Runners at first and second here in this one.
We apologize for the difficulties here. We missed a couple plays, I believe, so we've got Mike Reeves on second, Zach Orchard on first.